everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating something truly remarkable, the 115th anniversary of Alfa Romeo. That's right, one of the most emotional, stylish, and historically rich automakers in the world has reached a milestone that few brands can ever dream of. And the way Alfa Romeo marked the occasion was just as passionate and dramatic as the cars they've been building for more than a century. The celebration took place at the Alfa Romeo Museum in Arese, near Milan, which is often referred to as the spiritual home of the brand. Imagine walking into a place where the walls themselves feel alive with racing victories, design revolutions, and generations of Italian automotive art. Thousands of fans gathered, joined by more than 300 official Alfa Romeo clubs from all over the globe. One of the most spectacular highlights of the event was the display of 115 Alfa Romeo cars, carefully arranged to spell out Alfa Romeo 115. From classic Spiders to modern Giulia Quadrifoglios, it was a breathtaking tribute that showed just how alive the Alfa spirit still is today. For the anniversary, Alfa also introduced a special logo. It's a sleek design with the number 115 accented by bold lines and Alfa's signature red and black tones. And at its heart, the iconic Bestione, the serpent symbol that has represented Alfa Romeo since its birth in 1910. This logo is more than a badge. It's a declaration of pride and a promise that while Alfa is embracing the future, it never forgets its roots. And speaking of roots, Alfa Romeo has one of the richest histories in the automotive world. Born in Milan, the company quickly became a racing powerhouse in the early 20th century. Their cars dominated the Mille Miglia, Targa Florio, and even Formula One in its earliest days. Legends like Enzo Ferrari got their start with Alfa Romeo before creating their own empires. The Alfa 8C, the 6C 1750, the Giulietta, and the Giulia Sprint GTA, these weren't just cars, they were rolling works of art, machines that blended performance with beauty in a way only Italians could. One of the absolute icons, the 33 Stradale, is still hailed as one of the most beautiful cars ever made. In fact, many automotive historians consider it the perfect balance of performance and design. Seeing cars like that at the anniversary celebration reminded everyone why Alfa has always been so much more than just another car company. But Alfa's soul doesn't come only from its cars, it comes from its community. Alfisti, the die-hard fans of the brand, are like no other group in the automotive world. At the 115th anniversary, it felt less like a corporate event and more like a family reunion. People brought their Alfas from every generation, from shiny new Stelvios to weathered but lovingly maintained classics. Conversations weren't about horsepower numbers or 0 to 60 times, but about memories, road trips, restorations, victories, and the emotional bond people share with these cars. That kind of loyalty is something money can't buy. Now let's shift to the present and the future. Alfa Romeo today is at a major turning point. The auto industry is moving fast toward electrification, and Alfa is right there with it. Models like the Junior EV and the Milano are already proving that Alfa can create electric cars that still carry the brand's signature flair. By 2027, Alfa Romeo plans to become an entirely electric brand. That's a bold move, and for many enthusiasts, it's also a little scary. Can a brand so defined by sound, feel, and emotion really thrive in a world of silent EVs? Alfa's answer is yes, and they're betting on design, handling, and passion to set them apart. While Tesla might emphasize cutting-edge tech and German rivals might focus on precision, Alfa wants to keep building cars that make your heart race. Whether it's a sharp curve on a winding road or the way a car looks when you first see it in your driveway, Alfa's mission is to make driving feel alive, even in an electric future. The brand is also making moves beyond cars. Alfa Romeo is involved in sailing with Luna Rossa. They're backing rising sports stars, and they're positioning themselves as a lifestyle brand. This isn't just about selling vehicles, it's about selling Italian identity, elegance, and a sense of belonging. But of course, challenges remain. Alfa is a relatively small company compared to giants like BMW, Mercedes, or Tesla. The EV transition is expensive and risky. Regulations in Europe are tightening, and customer expectations are higher than ever. Yet, if there's one thing Alfa has proven over the last 115 years, it's resilience. The brand has survived wars, recessions, ownership changes, and fierce competition, and each time it has come back stronger. That's why this anniversary isn't just about looking back, it's about looking forward. It's a message to fans, to critics, and to the industry that Alfa Romeo is here to stay. They've made it to 115 years, and they're not slowing down. So, as we close this deep dive into Alfa Romeo's big celebration, let's remember what makes this brand so special. It's not just the engines or the designs or the trophies, it's the soul. It's the passion that comes from knowing your car isn't just a machine. It's part of who you are. Alfa Romeo has always been about emotion over logic, passion over practicality, and that's why people love it. Here's to 115 years of Alfa Romeo, one of the greatest automotive stories ever told. And here's to the next chapter, where Alfa promises to carry that same spirit into the future of electric performance. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this journey through Alfa's history and future, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more car stories, and drop a comment. What's your all-time favorite Alfa Romeo? Till next time, drive with passion and keep the legend alive.